Goku, after leaving planet Sadala, decides to pay a visit to Universe 7. Arriving there, he finds all his friends, who were gathering at Trunks' birthday party. But suddenly, the Supreme Kai appears on Earth with a strange man. That man is Pikkon, Universe 7's first god of destruction. Pikkon tells about the celestial images and about the ancient supreme god called Zarad. To free this supreme evil god, it's necessary to collect the 5 cocoons scattered throughout the universes. To stop the celestial mage's plans, Goku and Pikkon decide to go to Frieza, who is in possession of one of these cocoons from the beast called Janemba. What will happen now?
Hakai.
Episode 11, The Most Dangerous Invasion, Goku's New Power. The episode begins on some lonely planet in Universe 7. On the planet, Frieza and Cooler were looking for a way to wake up the primordial beast, Janemba, who is trapped in a deep sleep inside a cocoon. But Universe 6's current god of destruction, Goku, accompanied by Pikkon, Universe 7's first god of destruction, arrives on the planet to confront Frieza and his brother. Their objective is to take the cocoon of Janemba from Frieza and Cooler. Frieza refuses to hand over Janemba's cocoon and decides to engage in combat. Cooler transforms into his golden form and attacks Goku, but Pikkon, to everyone's surprise, charges at Cooler with extraordinary speed and defeats him with a single blow. Frieza, seeing his brother defeated so easily, is completely scared. Goku, to avoid further problems, asks Frieza to give him the cocoon, and if the villain does so, they will let him go. Seeing the titanic power of Pikkon, Frieza, despite all the fury in his heart, decides to calm down, turns his back, raises one of his hands, and says, "Take it. This thing is useless. It's impossible to wake this beast." After saying that, Frieza takes the cocoon and throws it into Pikkon's hands. Cooler, who was down, gets up, and he goes with Frieza to their spaceship that was nearby. With the situation resolved, it's time to head back. Pikkon is surprised that Goku allows Frieza and Cooler to leave, even though he knows they intend to do something against him and the universe. But Goku replies, "Don't worry, I'm sure if they do something wrong, Vegeta will deal with them." Pikkon accepts Goku's choice, but says it's time for them to say goodbye. He needs to take Janemba to a safe place. But before going, Pikkon warns, "Goku, don't think we've avoided the apocalypse. This mess is just beginning. Now that we've had one of the primordial beasts, we've just declared war on them." But Goku smiles. "We won't be defeated, I assure you." Pikkon smiles, saying he was an interesting guy. "I hope you're right." Goku uses his instant transmission straight to planet Earth. Upon arriving on Earth, Goku explains to everyone that Pikkon has taken possession of one of these beasts and taken it to a safe place, and that this could result in a war against the new enemies. Understanding the situation, Piccolo says, "Don't let your guard down. The enemy can attack at any time." And ironically, as soon as Piccolo finishes that sentence, the sky goes completely dark and hundreds of thousands of portals begin to appear in the sky. These portals are scattered all over the world. From each of these portals, many different monsters come out, and the Earth, in the blink of an eye, is infested with monsters. Very alarmed by this situation, Piccolo says that despite the low fighting power of these creatures, they all had a totally terrible energy, devoid of any common sense, and that he had never felt anything like it. The Supreme Kai says that, in fact, there was something different about those monsters, and that none of them were from that world. Piccolo says that whether they are from this world or not, they need to be eliminated before they destroy the entire planet. Even Vegeta, who was flying over the mountains far away, notices the enemy invasion. No matter where he looked, the sky was covered by enemies. He quickly decided to return to the Capsule Corporation to understand the whole situation. At that moment, all the portals close, they disappear into the sky, and the beasts madly start attacking energies against the planet. And in the blink of an eye, entire cities disappear from the map. Piccolo, Gohan, Krillin, Tien, Chaotisu, and the Z Warriors, who were there in the Capsule Corporation, seeing that disaster, decide to face the enemies and do battle. However, Goku, with an extremely serious expression, says, "There are too many. Even if you all attack at the same time, you wouldn't be fast enough to defeat them all before they destroyed everything." Piccolo tells Goku he's right, and that there's nothing they can do against so many, but then asks, what he intends to do about it. Goku asks Vados how much time he has left in this universe, and she says that they only have 1 hour. Hearing this, Goku asks everyone to back off, and realizing what he was up to, Vados asks if he's sure about that. Goku starts trying to expel all of his power, and with this huge power boost from Goku, all the hundreds of thousands of beasts in the world stop scared. Suddenly, we can see Goku with the transformation with purple hair. Gohan, seeing his father's new appearance, says, "So Dad's got a new transformation? That's amazing!" But Vados says it's not a new transformation. The truth is, apparently every god of destruction, when using the Super Saiyan Blue, their hair turns purple. Vegeta was flying at full speed, almost reaching the corporation, when he sees Goku. He asks himself, what will Kakarot do against so many enemies? Transformed or not, it's not possible to defeat so many of them. Goku raises one of his arms, and concentrating a massive amount of energy in his hand, he yells, Hakai. In the blink of an eye, every enemy on the planet becomes nothing. Vegeta, seeing that all the enemy energies on the planet have completely disappeared, says in disbelief, "Impossible! All those energies were gone in the blink of an eye. Don't tell me this was Kakarot's doing. Damn, always one step ahead of me." After using up his destruction energy, Goku slowly falls to the ground, unconscious. Piccolo, admired by Goku's feat, says, "Awesome! Who would have thought that kid would become a god?" Vados says that Goku still doesn't control his energy of destruction perfectly, so until he's able to control his energy, he won't be able to visit this universe again. She says goodbye to everyone and says she'll take Goku back to Universe 6. Shin says that he'll return to the Supreme Planet, as there's the only place where he can feel the things that happen in the entire universe, and that it would be the perfect place to track the movements of these celestial mages. However, before the Supreme Kai leaves, Vegeta arrives at the Capsule Corporation and screams, "Wait, Supreme Kai, take me to Lord Beerus' planet now!" Shin complies with the Saiyans' request, and they disappeared with the Kai Kai. Piccolo walks up to Gohan and says, "Gohan, I believe this will not be the last attack. According to Goku, we're going to war against these guys, and now neither your father nor Vegeta is here, which means that in the next attack on planet Earth, we will be alone." Gohan, understanding his master, says, "I know where you're going, Piccolo. I understand our current strength is not enough to save everyone. This invasion made me realize how dependent we are on my father, and now he doesn't belong this universe anymore." Proud of his disciple, Piccolo smiles and says, "That was exactly the answer I wanted to hear, so we can't waste time. Let's start our training." All the other warriors in the place say they won't stand still either. That is, they will also start hard training. In an extremely distant place in the universe, the Celestial Mages discover about the events in Earth. One of them says, "This place called Earth, among the 28 planets with life in this universe, has so far been the only one that has managed to give us a counterattack." Another mage replies, "So, we already have a perfect place to start our plan. Send the Elite 16 immediately to that planet." The episode ends with Odisu, one of the members of the mages, asking to send an elite group of soldiers to planet Earth.